Hi, this is a little video showing you how to use some of the features in the Gradebook. The first thing I want to show you is how to access it. So on the top right hand side in the tabs you'll see Tools, Gradebook, Doc Sharing, Dropbox Journal, and Help. So you just click on the tab that says Gradebook. When you do that, that will take you to your Gradebook. And it'll show you all the assignments that that have to be done. And it'll show you the grades, each individual grade. It'll show you the possible points that you can earn, and it'll show you how many points that you earned, and then the grade. Well, for quizzes, for any non-test, for any quiz, you can actually click on the grade. So you would click on that 5 out of 5, and it'll open up the quiz. You can see the everything you got correct and everything you got wrong, so you can use it as a review. Let's go down here. Let's go down to this quiz here. You can see it's 3 out of 5. This would be a great quiz to use as a review for the Unit 2 test. And I highly suggest this, or put that out there, that hey, one of the strategies, one of the things you could do when studying for a unit test is to open up all your quizzes and go through them real fast, especially quizzes that you didn't do too well on, and make sure that you understand how to solve the problems that you got wrong. Now also remember, you can boost up a quiz like this 3 out of 5 by sending me the corrections to it. If you want to receive the credit for it, you need to show me the solutions to all the problems that were incorrect. You need to step-by-step solutions, and then if you get those correct, I will change this up to a 4 out of 5. And then also remember, if you see zeros, that doesn't mean that you necessarily received a 0. That means that you were probably a week behind, and I had to put in a 0 because I come in a week after the assigned date and put zeros in. So like this quiz here, you could probably, if you saw this, you could click on it and it will open the quiz up and you can still take the quiz. Now let me show you one more feature, another feature of the Gradebook, and that's in the bottom right hand corner, where it shows you the total number of points possible. So this particular course we're talking about is Math 302A Algebra 2. So in this particular course, the points possible would be 1,127 points possible. You can take this number and set targets for yourself. So suppose you want to earn an A in the course. Well, an A is 90%, so that what you would do is say 1,127 times 0.9. 0.9 is 90%, and that will tell you how many points you need to earn to get an A. And then you can track that. You can, as you go along, you can track that and say, well, like this person has 127 points now, so what do we got? 1127. 1127 times 0.9 is 1,015 points roughly. So person could say, hey, I'm about 10%, a little bit more than 10% of the way there. And one other thing I want to call to your attention is the final. Look at this, the semester final, part 1 and part 2. You add that up, that's 120 points. 120 points. This is easily 10% of your grade. Easily 10% of your grade. Probably more like 11. Well, let's do that. 120 divided by 1127. That is 10.6% of your grade. Make sure that you take that, both parts of it, okay? It is crucial that you take this. Sometimes students don't take it. Another thing I want to bring to your attention too, let's just go back here, is the discussions. Discussions are so important because here's a discussion here. There's no way you can get an A if you don't do the discussions. Remember, all points count. All points count. And so so if you think about the unit test part 2, some students choose to not do the unit test part 2, but because they say it's too hard, they don't understand it. But I award partial credit. So as long as you make an honest attempt and show some work, I will give you partial credit. So you could, if you try, you will probably earn at least 10 points would have earned 10 points for this if you didn't, if you didn't do it. Remember, all points count. They'll get you to the goal of passing or get you to whatever goal you're trying to achieve. So be sure to do the unit test part 2. Okay, I hope you found this helpful.